Metsimaholo municipality in the Free State holds a crucial ward by-elections today. The by-election comes after an ANC councillor resigned from the party to align himself with the Forum for Service Delivery. The area has seen a lot of political activity as parties have been engaged in intense negotiations and campaigning. This as the EFF wants to take over the running of the municipality. The DA has called for a motion of no confidence of the current Mayor Sally Klasa. 9 candidates, which include those from the ANC, DA and the EFF, are contesting the ward. The AIC, the Forum for Service Delivery, Pan-Africanist Congress of Azania, and also fielding candidates. Meanwhile, the Red Barretts are campaigning hard to win the municipality in order to gain experience and a track record, which they will use in their campaign for the 2019 national elections. After the ANC councillor resigned, the ANC was left with 18 seats, the DA with 12 and the EFF with 8, the MCA with 2 and the Freedom Front Plus with only 1 seat.
We have 2 voting stations, one here at the Methodist Church and another one at Wiketlo. All in all, we have 3,022 voters. Where we are at the moment at Wiketlo, we have just over 1,996, and at the other station we have 1,027 voters. We have 8 registered political parties. Amongst them we have 7 parties and 1 independent candidate.
Well, 8 and 7 reports, and Musa Pungula joins us live from Sasolburg. A very good morning to you once again, Musa. How is the voter turnout today there at Metsimaholo?
Well, good morning and good morning to our viewers. The voter turnout has been there's been quite a number of people that have walked into the voting station to cast their vote for their preferred party. And we must understand that this particular municipality, the ward that is having by-elections today, it was because of the resignation of one ANC councillor, which led to this ward 12 of Metsimaholo local municipality having to undergo a by-election. But this ward, or this municipality rather, we can mention that it is governed by a coalition between the EFF, the MCA, as well as the Democratic Alliance. There's been media reports that there has been riddles, or there has been disagreements between the Democratic Alliance as well as the MCA due to the mayor that comes from the MCA that was elected or appointed through the coalition not adhering to the strategies that they had agreed upon. But to elaborate further on the matter, I am joined by the DA provincial leader, Patricia Kopana. Ms. Patricia, can you elaborate to us the relationship or the coalition relationship between the 3 parties? How is it now? We hear talks of a vote of no confidence against the current mayor.
Currently, let me just explain. The coalition relationship was between the Democratic Alliance and with the MCA, that is Metsimaholo Community Association. The EFF was just there as a working to help us in terms of the vote, but the agreement is between us and the MCA. As I'm standing here today, the relationship is broken because part of the agreement between us and MCA, they failed to happen. And as a result, we couldn't even render the quality service delivery to our people. Firstly, our own mayor, together with other people from his organization, they managed to go to the radio where they use the money paid by the municipality to vote, to promote their own organization. Secondly, the mayor, we also said that when we start our coalition government, was for him to assess the financial situation of the municipality before we can award any tender. But he failed his duties in terms of the Municipal Finance Management Act, where he awarded tender without checking the financial situation of the municipality. And secondly, council took the resolution that there won't be any inauguration ceremonies, and that because we have to save money for service delivery. But he went on to hold the inauguration ceremony. Officials take the taxpayers' money. It is 30,000. One of the things that he did, he employed people in his office when there is according to the organogram, that those staff there was no budget for them. One of the things that he did, he appointed a corrupt officer in his office without liaising with the risk audit of the municipality to check the situation before he can appoint such a person. He even retained the driver of the former governing party, that is the ANC. And one of the agreement was to make sure that every Monday, on a weekly basis, there's a meeting between Meiko and himself, and he will take the Meiko people to the relevant directors within the municipality, where they will be checking where are we in terms of service delivery, what needs to happen. That type of consultation did never happen. The other thing is the introduction to the community with himself seeing different communities. He never completed the session. One thing that is so important again, in terms of any politician or a public representative, when you assume office, the first 100 days of office is so critical because you can measure your progress, what is it that you achieve or not. The report of 100 days, it was never published, so we never received the report.
So now, Ms. Patricia, just to catch you there a little bit, if you can share with our viewers, we understand that some of them might be suspicious now that will we see now the DA in the same bed with the EFF?
We are not in the same bed, but what I can tell you, we have made an agreement nationally. They will support us. Where is the matter of the rule of law? We will not support each other. EFF will remain our opposition where we govern. In other words, we are not going to support the EFF where they are against our own principle, against our own ideology, or where they are against the Constitution of South Africa. We are not going to vote them. They know exactly where we stand with them. We don't share the same principle. Where there is a rule of law that needs to be broken, we'll never support the EFF. Yes.
And today, lastly, what are your expectations? I see people came out in numbers, and as the manager, the IEC provincial manager elaborated, it's quite a lot of people that registered to vote, in particular this voting station. What are your expectations?
Any political party, you enter the by-elections because you want to win. Any race, you enter the competition because you want to win. But what I can tell you, this is a highly contested by-elections. And what is worse, the people that could hardly come to the tables, there's a lot of intimidation you can see around here. So the people are not free. So I hope when the people get inside, they will vote for the party that will render a quality service delivery. Not what we saw when we had an audio that was linked to the DA, where the public representative of MCA and our former councillor, where they were plotting the conspiracy, how they are going to fraud the tenders from the municipality, how our own speaker is supposed to be killed. I hope they will vote now with their conscience based on the service delivery and not to put the people who are corrupt back to their position. They must really go and vote for people who have integrity, who are not there for themselves, who can serve the people of Metsimaholo. That's what I'm pleading to the people at home.
Well, thank you so much, Patricia. That was Patricia Kopane, the DA provincial leader here in the Free State, explaining to us that as the Democratic Alliance, they want to govern Metsimaholo. But the most important part is that they are not going to be in bed with the EFF. The EFF will remain their opposition, but however, they will be supporting each other nationally because they have an agreement nationally. But furthermore, I am joined by the mayor himself, Mr. Selo Hlasa. Just to elaborate for us further, Sam, you are here today supporting your organization.
Exactly.
What are your expectations and what can you say, or what is your response to all these allegations?
These allegations have no basis. I've never been provided with any evidence of what is being purported about me. The DAs continue to peddle lies because they feel that they are a hegemonic structure within the coalition. And therefore, they forget that we are an autonomous structure as Metsimaholo Community Association. We take our mandate from the community. And therefore, we are not a sister body of any political organizations. However, I've challenged the DA to bring whatever information that they have about what the MC has done up to so far.
Mr. Mayor, in terms of the 100 days in office report, can you share with our viewers at home if you have met your strategic plan that you had agreed upon with the Democratic Alliance, and what are some of those things that you have delivered in the 100 days of office?
Most importantly was the issue that we had to be responsive to our communities. Our councillors had to be known, and as well as what councillors.
Well, unfortunately, we have to move out of this, but thank you to our reporter, Namusa Pungula, joining us there from Metsimaholo Municipality, where they are having by-elections.